Well, it is weekend time once again. I figured, there's a couple albums I want to get through before the end of the year. Carter 2 is one of them. I shouldn't be saying this because it's November for the rest of the year, huh? Well, okay. That's the only one I'll give away. But also, wanted to do the final album for the trilogy by the Weeknd so that I could kind of wrap that one up and then continue moving forward through his discography as well. I've enjoyed the first two albums, and the House of Balloons and Thursday, I think the gap was like a year, or I don't know if it was that long. It was a while. But basically, I didn't want to go that long between Thursday and Echoes of Silence. So, here we are. I'm slightly familiar still with the story. I should have did this earlier, honestly. But I mean, it's a toxic relationship, essentially. That's where we're at. We're kind of at the end. My wife and I sat down with Thursday and listened to that together, and that was fun. If you haven't seen that, it's both of us listening to that album and kind of going back and forth on the story a little bit and getting some stuff right, getting some stuff wrong. But one thing I really enjoyed about Thursday was the additional track. Now, I'm listening to the original version of this as well, Echoes of Silence. But Thursday having the additional track, Valerie, that to me, that helped wrap up that album so well. Because no one really knows if I love you or not, even me. I don't even know. I like that. And it's just like this great kind of summary encapsulation of just an unhealthy relationship. I don't know. I think I love you, but I don't know if it's true, and you don't know if it's true. And no one will ever really know if it's true. So, kind of holding that idea as we roll into Echoes of Silence, which is the concluding album for that trilogy. I only found one music video, which is the bonus track, Till Dawn. I searched every single song on YouTube. All I found was like visuals, no actual music videos. So the only one that I know of is the final one. Music video reaction. It will be at the end. That's Patreon only. Patreon, of course, $2 a month. No ads, no interruptions. So if you want to enjoy this, no ads, no interruptions. Patreon. Also, I post MP3 format so you can just listen to it. I guess that's it, really. I mean, I'm just kind of dropping in from essentially Valerie, trying to. I don't remember all the lyrics and all the specifics, and I mean, it's not like there were a ton of lyrics to go through on Thursday either, but just keeping that idea of, okay, we've concluded with the idea of no one will ever know if I love you. Oh, God. This is the original version plus Till Dawn. So this is not the trilogy version of these songs. It's the original version with Till Dawn added on. I guess I'll shut up. Track one's called DD, produced by Il Angelo and The Weeknd, and there's a note here. I'm just kind of seeing it as I was setting up. It says, this is The Weeknd's rendition of Michael Jackson's classic Dirty Diana. I don't know that song. Maybe I know that song, but to my knowledge, I don't know that song. Maybe I should listen to that too. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll look up like a music video or something at the end. We'll see if I remember. I probably won't. I don't remember things 20 seconds after I tell myself to remember. So, all right. Let's get rolling. 10 tracks, 50 minutes, 51. Pretty lean, pretty cool. And here we go. Dropping in track one, DD. Here we go. I wish it was like stormy, rainy outside instead of beautiful, clear, sunny, It just kind of help with the mood. But I'll make it storm clouds and moody in here. Yeah, everything's great.
You never make me stay, so take your head off of me. I know your every move, so won't you please let me be? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see.
Too blind to see.
Seduce every man, this time you won't seduce me. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you please. I am the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She touching me so to stop. She said there's no turning back. She jumped me in her dirty
That's kind of cool. Now I do kind of want to hear the original. Or Michael Jackson. Dirty Diana. Trap me in her heart. Huh. That's kind of cool.
She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your man, I'll be there. I'll be the freak you can talk. And I don't care what you say. I want to go too far. I'll be your everything if you make me inside. Dirty Diana.
Interesting.
Dirty Diana. No.
I want to touch on just this concept a little bit. I've talked about it before, probably in the Weeknd reaction, some of the other ones, but you know, this idea of she likes the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. Every musician's fan after the curtains come down. You know, basically like this groupie, essentially, right? And how strange that's got to be as an artist, especially before you make it, especially if you weren't really getting with the ladies too often, you know? And so how strange it is where you're just the same person, but then, and I mean, this could be with anybody, like artist, actor, whatever. You're the same person you've been who, you know, a couple of years ago, no one would pay any attention to you. But now all of a sudden, because you're famous, here's a swarm of girls. How strange that is, you know? And it is strange just in general, this idea of celebrities and attraction to celebrities and all this stuff. It's an odd thing. You know, it's like, why? Like, things that make me so confused are that there's a show called The Kardashians where it's just you watch them live their life. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to go into it too deep. But I always consider that's got to be such a mind fuck. You know, like all of a sudden. Because to me, it brings up the core question, who do they want? Do they actually want me? Or do they just want this association with fame and stardom or whatever? Because it seems like it's the latter. And if that's the case, what does that even mean? What does that even actually mean to have been associated with somebody else who is famous? Like, okay, and then what? Oh, well, nothing. That's it. You just banged a rock star? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's harder for me as a guy because, you know, just, you know, I'll just, you know, it'd be nice to just have sex. You know, like, it doesn't matter if you're famous or not. You know, like, the person's hot. Oh, yeah, cool. Great. Awesome. But, you know, I don't know. It's just strange to me. It's very strange. And I don't know if it goes... You know, I know, obviously, I'm familiar with, you know, male rock stars and male actors and, of course, swarms of women and all this other shit. I haven't really seen the opposite. And maybe it just isn't shown that often. I don't really pay close attention either. But I haven't really heard, like, a lot of things about, like, female stars if they get a bunch of guy groupies hanging around. I'm sure they do, right? They have to, right? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. That was a strange tangent to fall into. But it is, I don't know. It's just odd to me. Yeah. Dirty Diana.
Said I have to go home 'cause I'm real tired, you see. But I hate sleeping alone. Why don't you come with me? I said my baby's at home. She's probably worried tonight. I didn't call on the phone to say that I'm alright. Said he's not coming back because he's sleeping with me.
It is kind of cool. I mean, I haven't heard the Michael Jackson version of this song, but I do like how The Weeknd kind of does that, a bit of the rougher sound on his voice, kind of like Michael Jackson used to do. I'm not an expert on Michael Jackson, but I'm familiar with his singing style. Thick, beefy bass. That's enough to make a pop-up smile. Jesus. Huh. Yeah, I was thinking about this last portion, you know, basically it's kind of a cool song, honestly. I mean, it's a great song, but I mean, I like how well it encapsulates the idea of just lust, you know, lust and being out of control and being, you know, enticed and what have you. But as it was getting towards the end of that final verse, I was thinking of System of a Down and the toxicity of our city. Just because he's trying to escape. You know, he's trying to get away from that. And I think, too, this is more of a... I mean, I know it's a story, and these are just essentially characters in the story, but I feel like these characters are essentially metaphors, right? Metaphors for a situation of, like, I'm just trying... I just want to go home. Don't seduce me. You won't seduce me, you know. Hey, baby, do what you please. I'm the stuff that you want. I'm the thing that you need. It's just, you know, temptation. It's a physical embodiment of temptation. There's no turning back. She trapped me in her heart. Cool. All right. Well, good opener. The relationship's off to a banging start once again, just like it was in the previous 2 albums of the trilogy. He's not coming back because he's sleeping with me. Oh, poor Valerie. Poor Valerie. All right, let's move on to track 2. It's called Montreal. Produced by Ilangelo and The Weeknd. And dropping in. Oh, there we go. The first track, I don't know if my speakers were screwed up or my headphones. First track sounded a little kind of muted a little bit. And I mean, if this is the original version, the mixing's probably not as great. Maybe, I don't know. This sounds like there's a little bit more depth in the audio. Oh, this is all in a different language. What's this translated to? Leave the girls alone. One day it'll be you, they will leave. Leave the girls alone. One day it'll be you. Yes, I cried, but on that day.
Girl, you should have took your time and thought of what to say to me. Cause I'm not as hard as I make it seem to be.
Interesting line right there.
Could have went so many ways it can go. Cause ain't nobody feels the way that I feel when I'm alone. So if I said that I won't call, then lying comes natural to me. You probably could have had it all. You could have been that lonely star if we just went off. If we just went on.
I like this kind of slide into the chorus.
If we just went on.
Happiness exists when you don't know a thing, so I hope you don't think this song is about you. And then it just kind of pauses a little bit. Because really what's he saying? I'm not going to click the annotation. I'm going to see. Well, I'm curious, but I will click the annotation after I say what I'm going to say. Sometimes, I don't know. I have a broken brain. Happiness exists when you don't know a thing. So I hope you don't think this song is about you. And then there's just this hesitation of, I think essentially what he's saying is this song is about you, but you'll be happier if you don't see it that way. So just don't think that this song is about you and then you'll be happy because it really is about you. Let's click the annotation. Oh, it's not joined. Let's see. Let's see. If she starts thinking about this song is about her, she might start having regrets. Okay. Okay, sure. All right. So I'm on the mark there. Yeah. This is neat. I'm liking this one quite a bit already. I love when songs just do these little subtle things, just little tidbits that slip on by if you're not paying attention. All right, let's keep going.
Probably could have had it all. You could have been that lonely star if we just went on. Ooh,
Interesting sound,
if we
man.
just went on. Yeah. If we just went on.
Cool sound too. I like the beat. I like the vocals floating around. It's very
If we
say something.
If we just went on.
Aching.
If we just went on.
And this whole concept of leave the girls alone, because one day they'll leave you. Really fucking cool. Looks like it just rolls right into Outside. This first one, too, I guess you had no idea you could have persuaded me. You could have had me doing anything you please. You should have took your time and thought of what to say, because I'm not as hard as I make it seem to be. Which I love, because this is like, this is so fun. It's such a fun blend of what was I gonna say? Like lying, but telling the truth, but hiding from the truth, but not getting caught lying. It's like this constant spin of these elements, you know, this whole trilogy has been so far. And so it's like, this is fucking really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Could have went so many ways. Ain't nobody feels the way that I feel when I'm alone. And I love how he kind of puts this part in too, right? What's it all being derived from? Loneliness, emptiness, shallowness, lust. You know, it's these fun play with mechanics that are, you know, swirling around inside of people. It's very common. And so I feel like, you know, I'm having fun because I've been married to the same girl for 21 years, 21 and a half years. Long time. She's great. I love her. Our relationship is awesome. And it's not like I wander around going, oh man, you know, nothing has ever come into our lives that's ever like threatened the relationship or anything like that. Right. But sometimes it's fun to listen to music like this. And when you find these songs that kind of weave these tales so well, you can kind of like slip into a parallel reality almost, you know? I'll never experience this, and I don't want to. I'm happy to have not experienced something like this. I mean, the stress that we went through, probably the hardest was just when we were first married and I was in the military and on deployment, and that shit was just hard, you know? Just being gone, hard. But this trilogy, and so far these first two tracks, man, it's so well done. It's so subtle. He makes it seem so easy, and he's not even really using a lot of lyrics. You know, it's not like he's explaining all this stuff. He's just kind of, it's almost like a audio version of a book where he's just showing instead of telling, you know? So I don't know. I just find it really easy to get like pulled into this, which is kick ass. Like, to me, that's a huge testament in the ability to create good music artistically when you pulled your audience in when they have no relation to the subject matter at all, you know? And that's what really I'm so excited about. Like, this is really fucking cool. So let's move on to track 3. It's called Outside, produced by El Angelo Still. We'll keep rolling. This is fucking fun. It's just roll, and I love how Montreal just rolls right into Outside. It's got a great sound. This is cool. This is really cool, man. Oh, wow. That almost scared me.
I'll let you show me his moves. Let you do what he taught you. Let you reminisce how you used to do. Girl, I'm open to anything that'll get you into that zone. And understand that we're all alone. So you can slowly take off your clothes. And I know he's still in your brain. I'm about to burn that shit into flames. Once I'm in you, baby. Whoa. Forget what you
Kind of like these random like hammer falls of sound.
Cause baby, when I'm finished with you, you won't wanna go outside. Oh baby, when I'm done with you, what? You ain't saying nothing. Yeah, you ain't saying nothing. Oh baby, when I'm done with you, what? Oh, you ain't saying nothing. Yeah, you ain't saying nothing. You gon' make me show off all the pain that you feel. You can tell that we ain't making no love.
I'm so happy this is where it went.
I'll pretend, oh girl, I'll pretend. If you pretend, then girl, I'll pretend.
The verse concluded that way because I love, I caught the little summary on the top here. It's a drug-filled sexual encounter. Okay, yeah, sure. So they're going harder than last night, gonna be up all night. So they're all strung out on drugs and, banging away and what have you, right? By the way, if that sounds like super cheesy, the reason why I say bang away is a lyric off of a Pussifer song. Bang away, bang away. So that's why. But I love this part. When I'm done with you, you're not going to say anything. When I'm done with you, you're not going to say anything. Why? Because it's empty. It's empty, empty, empty. They have no connection. They don't really want to be with each other. It's just this empty fucking hole that they're trying to fill with drugs and sex and whatever. And I mean, this is just a story. I'm just treating this as characters from a story. But I mean, the emotional void that is so obvious is fucking presented so well here. All the pain that you feel, you can tell that we ain't making no love. I'll pretend. If you pretend, I'll pretend. It's just fucking hollow, empty shell. Not even a shell. It's just a hole. Just dark, empty. It's fucking amazing. This is so cool. So cool. And it's strange to like sit here, and get excited over fictional characters that have ruined their lives and they're hollow and they're taking drugs and they're sleeping around trying to make themselves feel better. It's really bizarre, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. This is great. Let's keep going. Oh my God. I'm so glad I picked this album. I almost picked a different one. I was like, let's just wrap up the weekend. I'm fucking glad I did.
Whoa.
It even feels just like empty, but in a rich, satisfying audio kind of way. It just feels like longing and trying to find something real. Because this whole part, you have to remember, this music is paired to a scene of drug use and sex and what have you. And these sounds don't really associate with that kind of activity, You would think of more energy, more motion, more whatever. And it's not. It's just fucking empty. It's so great. It's so great. Let's go up. This first verse, too, I want to talk about a little bit. I'll let you show me his moves, let you do what he taught you, let you reminisce how you used to do. I'm open to anything that'll get you into that zone. It's so she... I mean, I have to assume that, she's in this broken state, broken heart. I wonder if this is Valerie. I wonder if this is, the opening track or no. Oh, Dirty Diana, the groupie, Sleeps the Star. He's not coming home tonight. He's staying with me instead. And so I wonder if this is the girl on the other side of that. Ah, God, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Let's keep going. Jesus. I really think I'd be that excited about this, but this is fantastic. Track 4 is called EXO The Host. Produced by El Angelo. Looks like there's 2 parts. Longer song, 7.5 minutes. Here we go. Drop it in, track 4. Another thing I'm really excited about, too, is to see how this closes out. It's the final album of the trilogy, so I'm curious to see how he concludes this whole hell of a story that he's been built up here.
Shots at a Henny, bottles of Patron, blunts to your face, you don't want to sing no more. Lost your seat notes, cabbed all day, took the bus back home. Evictions on your door, blame it on the weed, blame it on the booze, blame it on the nightlife lights passing
Don't blame it on me that you want to come and party. This is fucking great. This is fucking great. I am so captivated.
If you wanna go again, you can always call me.
I'm trying to understand why. Why am I so captivated by this? And I was thinking, you know, there's so many times when Drake has done songs, love songs, and, you know, romances that fall apart, and he's brokenhearted, and it's just not going well, and it's toxic, and I'm not into it. And I think the big difference is with Drake. I think it's specifically about him. First of all, he's taken it very seriously, and there's a whole lot of other shit. But I think the reason why I'm so captivated is because I can just go with the ride, and it's all these characters. I feel like I'm following just a story, literally a story. And so in my mind, I don't have to try and discern what's real and what's bullshit, and, you know, what they're crying over, if they actually mean it or not. Like that, it's just a story straight across the board. And so because of that, I can trust everything that's being said as being part of a story. That's why I'm so fucking excited. Let's keep going. This is fantastic. Cool hit there. I like the guitar riff that they throw on there. That's cool. Educate how get these out.
If you wanna go again, you can always call me. 'Cause all we ever do is love. Open up your mind, you can find the love. Girl, you ain't alone, we all been alone. Baby, just be honest.
I love it when your eyes are red. Oh, yeah. That could go either way. From crying all the time, from being strung out on drugs, both, lack of sleep. That line right there is great. Because really what that means is I love it when you're just in a state of disrepair. Like when you're fucked up, either off of drugs or from crying or from lack of sleep or all three. I love it when you're fucked up, when you're a mess. Are you on my cloud yet? And what's so great about that is just like, goddamn, the toxicity there. Just the fucking, I'm gonna drag you down into this hole with me. Oh my God. It's fucking incredible. You know, I got a brand new cam. Can we video feed? Can we POV? I want to catch you at your best. When your hair is a mess, you look so depressed and you're filled with regret and you feel like you gotta go home. Oh, I mean, it's so fucking abusive, which is terrible. I mean, over smiling like a goon, right? Over this terrible, terrible scenario. But I think the reason why I can enjoy it so much is, like I was saying before, it's a story. Now, yes, I'm sure this happens, and I hope anybody who's in a shitty relationship like this, just get out. Fuck, please get out. I don't want anybody to suffer like this. But for painting the portrait of this album, holy fucking shit, just masterful. So well done. I mean, it's like I can fucking like see this person just ruined, and this other abusive person, like the more ruin she falls into, the happier he is. And it's just amazing and how awful it is. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, it's like watching a horror movie or something like that, you know? Like, no, I don't want people to get killed by serial murderers, but that movie was sure good. This is crazy. These nights pass so much quicker than the days did. Same clothes. You ain't ready for your day shift. You need money for your facelift. Lust over love is your mindset. Waking up with the most of your side wet. Another room, you hear your mom crying because you found your bag stuffed in laundry in the Bacardi from last party. Oh my God. Let's keep rolling. Oh, we're about to drop into part 2. So let's keep it. This is fucking phenomenal. Oh, Jesus. It's so bad. It's so incredibly bad. God. And there's still another 6 songs, so plenty of room to see where the story goes. I wasn't expecting that.
I need something from you.
Before we get rolling into this, I want to consider the idea of the host as in the relationship between a parasite and a host. Earlier I was thinking, EXO and the host, like the host of a party, but I want to keep the mindset or just have the idea in my head of a host and a parasite that feeds off the host. Because that would make perfect sense in this.
There's so much love.
God, it's so dark too. It's so fucking amazing.
There's too much love.
There's too much love.
Girl, the night's almost done. Well, I got a test for you.
Cool. Fucking cool. Great sound right here.
Baby, you can have it all. There's just something that I need from you is to meet my boy.
I almost wish part 2 was its own track, just so I could listen to these 2 minutes over and over again. I love this whole stretch of sound. This is fucking amazing.
Just write it.
That gets a heart. Oh my God, dude. It's incredible. I need something from you. There's so much love to pass around. There's too much love. The night's almost done. Who you came with is already gone. You said you want me, but I remember who you are. That's a really, really interesting line. You said you want me, but I remember who you are. God, there's so much that could be said right there. And girl, it wasn't long ago. Didn't think I'd go this far. I got a test for you. You said you want my heart. You can have it all. There's just something that I need from you is to meet my boys. I got a lot of boys, and we can make you right. And if you get too high, come over here, write it out. I mean, just... Oh my God, this poor girl, who is completely fictional. It's a story. Unfortunately, though, God, I just want to keep reality out of this. I don't even want to think about awful shit that's actually happening. Jesus. Write it out. Just write it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, dude. This is crazy. Fucking crazy. And, I'm glad I paused and said, keep out the idea of a parasite and a host. Because, again, like I was saying earlier, it's just this constantly evolving dynamic of who is using who and who's lusting after who and who's trying to get out versus trying to stay in. And it's just fucking constant feedback loop. So who is the host? Who is the parasite? In this situation, I think it's pretty easy to see who the parasite is. That's the guy that has all the boys that need so much of the love that there is to pass around. Because there's too much love and the night's almost done. Oh my God. All right, let's move on to track 5, which is called Initiation, produced by Il Angelo and Drop Life. I think it actually did start. I like 2. There's no space between songs. So this ride just fucking, you get on and you're on the ride. There's no stops, no pauses as you, some are like roller coasters. You'll go, go, go. And then there's that one like second climb where it's like for 10 seconds and then you drop again. Kind of kills the ride. No fucking, none of that so far. All right, track 5, Initiation.
Oh yeah.
This already sounds awful.
Got you drinking up on white pops, sodas. All this shit so foreign to you, thick smoke, choking. Baby, get familiar with the order. Just crack it, then pour it, then sip slow, then tip low. My eyes red, but my brim low with that XO. She climbing straight to the top, forgetting why she there in the first place. No more crying. Heart rate slow, but I run down. You don't wanna die tonight, I promise. When you're finished, we'll head to where I'm living. The party won't finish. It's a fucking celebration.
Oh my god.
All my niggas out tonight. Oh, and they high off Shakespeare lines.
I like how his voice was slowing down a lot during the heavily sedated portion.
And the clocks don't work, you don't gotta check the time. And the blinds don't work, you don't gotta check the sky. We've been going all night tonight. I got a taste for you.
Oh my god.
You say you want my heart. Well, baby, you can have it all. Come up on an XO, baby, I've been leaning back from the come down. Girl, I've been fiending for another round. Don't you blame it on me when you're grinding up your teeth and it's fucking hard to sleep.
Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Like, so there's an album I love. Fantastic album. Legendary album, in my opinion. 9 Inch Nails, The Downward Spiral. And, I mean, that album is a downward spiral. This is so fucking... What's cool about this one is it's so specific. This is so specific. And so you're just like... I'm like so in it. I want out. Like, I want out. There's too much. Too many drugs. It's too... It's too far. We're too far. Like... He has done such an amazing job creating this whole scene, this setting, this fucking, and just toxic, horrible, now essentially self-destructive, I'm going to destroy myself and you with me relationship. Holy fuck. And his voice, like this whole effect of slowing down his voice, making him sound like fucked up, which is just brilliant. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is so dark now. It's incredible. Again, I feel like a goober for smiling so big and being so happy over something so dark. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this at all. God damn. Holy shit. And you know what's neat too is you going back to track 1. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. But you get into the second verse, I think. Don't mind all my writings on the wall. I thought I passed my peak and I'm experiencing fall. All I want to do is leave because I've been zoning for a week and I ain't left this little room trying to concentrate to breathe because the spiff's so potent, killing serotonin. In that 2-floor loft in the wall, we be choking. On the black voodoo, have you come? Go on if you're thirsty, if you're dancing, grab a cuck. I be leaning. Back from the come down, I've been fiending for another round. Don't you blame it on me. That was the line. For another, don't you blame it on me. You came to me. I was trying to get away. You came to me. And now it's just, oh my fucking God, dude. It's almost like this just popped in my head, but like in some sort of action movie, right, where they're fighting the villain and they're fighting on this and they grab each other and then they both fall into the water and they both keep pulling each other further and further and further down, trying to drown each other. But I mean, they're just going with it too, right? It's kind of that. God, this is fucking incredible. Incredible. Holy shit. Let's keep going.
That you want my heart. Well, baby, you can have it all. There's just
And the music is just perfect. Perfect.
I got a lot of boys, and we can make you right.
God, this is so good.
And if you get too high,
Holy
baby,
shit.
come over here and ride it out, ride it out. Work that back till it's tired out. Roll that weed, bring the fire out. Taste that lean when you kiss my mouth. Bed so wet when I eat you out. My friends hear them creeping out. Be now down, better keep them out. Ex might call them, keep them out.
Holy shit.
Teach you how. Take a puff of this motherfucking leaf and out. Then a shout of this cognac, ease you out. Just one night, trying to fucking leave you out, baby.
Wow. Oh, this is the Drake line, right? Yeah. You know, I'm starting to think in this song, there's something I need from you is to meet my boys. I got a lot of boys. I feel like what he's really saying is my demons. I need you to meet my demons. I need you to let me exercise my demons through you. I feel like that's what he's saying. This is fucking wild. Oh, Jesus, man. Another thing that makes me so excited about all this is this was his like first shit, right? Like he started out with the trilogy. I mean, if this is the first thing this guy made, God, no wonder he's one of the biggest goddamn artists on the planet right now. Like I'm excited. I'm going to keep pushing through Weeknd discography. Holy shit. Holy shit. And like if other albums have themes like this and if he just gets better, oh my God, this is incredible. Holy shit. I mean, so far, that's my favorite song, which is kind of disturbing. What kind of demons do I got, right? Like, if this is my favorite song, but I feel like the story has just gotten better and better and better and better. And then the music, the production on that is so fucking dark. Oh, my God. I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigarette. I need to smoke a cigarette. No, I don't smoke, but I need to smoke a cigarette now. All right. Track 6 is called Same Old Song. It's produced by Il Angelo. Here we go. Let's keep rolling. Neat production, man. One thing I do enjoy about the Weeknd so far, from the stuff I've heard, is just got cool production. Cool production.
Where were you when I needed you 8 months ago? All your girlfriends talking about me, now you're ringing up my phone. I bet you miss me now, baby. I bet you kiss me now, baby.
I'm wondering if this is the X-Man that was hollering outside on the previous track. I wonder if this is another part of this whole fucking terrible, incredible dynamic.
You're the same old song.
Nice. Nice.
You're the same old song.
Kind of nice to hear him hold a note here for a while.
You're the same old song. And you probably went and fucked around. Well, you can take another shot every time you hear me playing in the club. Never thought I'd go this far.
I'm starting to think This is one thing I have struggled with the trilogy though, overall. Is kind of keeping track of who is who in the song. So right now, I feel like this is not the guy from the previous track with all the demons just abusing the shit out of this girl. I feel like this is a different guy in reference to that girl who is trying to, the party life and, all that shit that was described on like XO, I think. Outside, maybe. Just trying to live this life. And now here he is, maybe the Weeknd, Abel, seeing that girl, and now he is famous. Now he is popular. He is blowing up. And so the girl who would obviously want to chase the party life when, where were you 8 months ago when I needed you? Now that he's bigger, now she's trying to get in touch with him. He's like, well, where the fuck were you? 8 months ago you didn't want me, and now you're calling me up. You're ringing my phone. I bet you miss me now. I bet you'd kiss me now. So I think this is another character who's looking at the girl from the previous tracks, who's all wrapped up in just horrible, horrible shit now. This is fucking cool. You're the same old song.
You never thought it could baby, I've been alone for almost all my life.
What makes you think you can ever do me right? Oh, fucking great line. Oh my god. But you know what's neat about this whole "you're the same old song"? It applies to so many people now. By saying you are the same old song, I think he's referring to her chasing whatever she's chasing, but probably all these other women that he might be seeing now that he's popular. It kind of ties back to the opening track of Dirty Diana. How many Dirty Dianas does he come across while touring, They're all the same old song. Huh.
Listen to that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Spin that shit, nigga. It's Christmas. Shut the fuck up! We tripping, man.
Oh my god, we're 6 for 6 on hearts. This is incredible. Yo, I was thinking, this whole dynamic, it's funny. My wife and I were talking about something, it was a couple weeks ago, but talking about these stars and some of the shit that they deal with, and how these relationships that are just empty and meaningless, and they have all this money and they have all these parties and they have all these drugs and they think they're having fun, and then after a while they realize, oh shit, this sucks. I mean, partying's fun for a little while, right? And I was telling her how, relatively speaking, if you compared my life to their lives, and being married for over 20 years and just quiet, happy home and good family life and stuff like that. And how interesting it is to me, how common it is in music to hear the same tale of I got swept up in all this shit. And I thought I was having fun and I thought it was great. And then one day I found out I wasn't, there was no real love in my life, and all these people just wanted me for my fame and my money and my drugs, and I was addicted to all this shit, and I couldn't sleep, and I felt like garbage. And it's just like, sometimes in life it's easy to look at your own life and go, oh, there's just not necessarily a whole lot going on. Or sometimes, as my wife and I, we get older, I remember being a kid, and we were talking about this too, about how, it's so nice to just sit down. I remember being a kid looking at adults going, how can you just sit there? Aren't you so fucking bored? Like, God, what? They just sit there. They don't do anything. And it's like, yeah, it's really goddamn nice. It's really nice to just sit, because I'm fucking tired and I don't want to do anything. And the same kind of concept applies to having a sustained, loving marriage with somebody who's, I mean, we've just been close friends since the fucking 7th grade. We met each other in 7th grade. And I think we started dating senior year of high school is when we started dating. And we were friends. We were kind of closer, then not as close. High school, you kind of, different friend groups and stuff like that. But I've known her family for forever, and she's known mine for forever. And it's just, every now and then, it's easy to kind of think about, maybe I could have went this other way, right? Not that I've ever wanted to, but I think with guys, it's easy to think about, it's just, it's kind of like having a sandwich. You want a sandwich? Yeah, sure. Would it be nice to sleep with that girl? Well, yeah, sure. But, whatever. It's just kind of a biological thing. I kind of liken it to some women with kids. They just love babies. They just love babies. Now, does that mean they want to take that baby home? No, just hold it for 10 minutes. But goddamn, dude, every now and then, it's just, you hear these tales from the other side, and how often it's portrayed as fun and crazy and wild and exciting, and then they look back at the normal life, right, and how boring and slow and uneventful it is. But then when you kind of dig deep into it, and you look inside, instead of the outside, the external shell, you look at the core. One's got this rotted, hollow, empty core, and the other one's fulfilling and satisfying and stress-free. Oh my God, it's so nice. It is so nice. And I don't know. I know people. I don't want to say this too much, because I'm sure there are people out there who they would like to have a trusting, loving relationship, and so I don't want to throw that in people's faces. But I don't know. It's just wild sometimes to get a glimpse into other worlds. And music, sometimes music does it really well. Abel, I've never heard anything like this before. It's just fucking incredible. I've gotten so pulled into this album and this, the end of this trilogy. I feel like I'm living another life. And like I was saying earlier, what was it, on Initiation? I want out. And so I'm almost mentally pausing just for my own sake to realize, no, it's okay. You're still at home. You still have a happy life. You're not, everything's fine. You're fine. It's just a movie. It's not a movie. It's just an album. Don't be scared. It's incredible. God, I don't think I've ever experienced this fucking kind of fictional ride in music before. The only thing I can really think of is Pink Floyd's The Wall. But I've known that album for so long that I can't have that experience anymore. It's like, I already know Darth Vader is Luke's father. I watched that movie so many times as a kid, Empire Strikes Back. There was no shock value. It was just fact, like you have dinner in the evening. Well, yeah, of course he is. So, The Wall, I can't have this kind of ride. This one, oh my God. All right, well, track 7's called The Fall, so this should be a real good pick-me-up. It's produced by Clams Casino and Il Angelo. Let's jump into track 7, The Fall. Because I imagine there's so much more room to fall. We haven't even hit the bottom yet. Oh my God, dude. Insane. Kind of like a neat bass right there. Sounds like bass off of Doom.
You've been picking my voice
Doom, the video game soundtrack, not MF.
Say my money no good in here, even though I didn't ask you. It's the most you.
Oh, he's in the club.
Even though I probably don't deserve this girl. I mean, this ain't nothing, but it's all
trippy, surprising build here.
And the peak ain't reached, but the peak is on the feet.
I'm surprised by this build.
It feels so good. It feels so good.
I keep thinking, well, I'm waiting for it to drop. I wait for it to drop, but it's not dropping. And he's saying, I ain't scared of the fall. I ain't scared of the fall. And he's built this layer of anxiety because I, as a listener, am waiting for a beat to drop. And he's associated with that to the concept of, I ain't scared of the fall. He's peaked and it feels so good. It feels so good. I ain't scared of the fall. But we all know it's coming. We all know it's coming. This is fucking brilliant. It's brilliant. Oh my God. Earlier, I went on that long rant a couple minutes ago and I was just like, oh, Jesus, just shut up. But I can't help it. This is fucking brilliant. Oh my. I'm going to back it up like another 20 seconds. We're just going to let this build more and just keep this concept in idea. The beat drop. We know it's all coming, but we're not afraid of the fall. But it's like anxiety.
Feels so good.
God damn. It's incredible.
I ain't scared of the fall. And I ain't scared of the fall. And I ain't scared of the fall. I felt the ground before.
I felt the ground.
I felt the ground before.
Interesting.
I felt the ground before. I felt the ground before. Cause I ain't scared of the fall. Mama.
Oh, and I'm still waiting for it. Still waiting for this drop.
To accept what I am. I was born to be reckless, was forced to make a record, so you don't gotta ask who's next, who's next.
Holy shit, dude. There's so much tension. Holy shit.
It feels so good. I felt the ground before. I felt the ground before.
Crazy. Crazy. There's still over a minute and a half left. Wow. It's incredible because this whole time I've had an expectation of where the song would go and it never went there. It never went there. So I was always left in this space of I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, which builds anxiety. And then you take that anxiety and you pair it into not being afraid of the fall. So I'm going to pause. There's 10 seconds left. I'm going to let it spill in. I'm going to let it play out and then spill into the next track. This is one of those songs where it's not about music. It's about purpose. It's about artistic intent. It's about serving a function in the album. Holy shit. Did it serve the hell out of that function? I was just fucking waiting the whole time. Waiting for the fall. Waiting for the beat drop. Mama, I understand why you're mad, and it hurts to accept what I am, how I live, what I do. But I've been good since Thursday, which is a great line because the previous album was Thursday. So there's two different ways you can take that. So you can watch my love vanish in a girl with no talent. But to make moolah vanish, call a friend for my friend, and my friend's name's Lexus. I let my friends test it. Her morals worth a cent. Best believe I already spent it. I already spent her morals, right? Her price. What's her price? I got that covered. I spent that money. Incredible. Blunt full of BC, cup full of Texas, flown on that OVO jet. Yeah, I said it. Born to be reckless, was forced to make records. So you ain't got to ask who's next, who's next. Why is this highlighted here? The fame causes Abel to believe that he's the next star. Oh, sure. Okay. God damn. Now I really want to know where this goes. What's great too is the idea that he's at the strip club with this dancer that doesn't want him to pay because she's been dancing to his music. But he's like, no, I want to show you how I blow money, throw money. Oh my God. Let's let it roll into the next track, which is called Next. Produced by Il Angelo. So we'll finish out The Fall and roll into track 8. Now I'm waiting for The Fall. I don't know if it's going to come.
She popped that pussy on a Monday. She never falls in love.
Never falls in love.
In the club, she put in work. She wanna give me all her money. She used to spend it all alone, cause her man went did her wrong. So she, but baby, I'm not trying to be the one. I got my baby waiting home. She been too good to let go, and I know exactly what you want.
Just want me cause I'm next.
Baby. You just want me cause I'm next. You just want me cause I'm next. You just want me cause I'm next, baby. You just want me cause I'm next. You just want me cause I'm next.
You know what I really like about this too? It's something that associates with what I was ranting about earlier with these stars and these artists who are living these wild lives and big parties and all this shit, and then, you know, finding out it's not necessarily what it seems to be. But this, you want me because I'm next. And the reason why I like that so much is because it really heavily implies how temporary it is. Because you're the next big thing, and then after that, I want the next big thing. And so it's just these just like fads that come and go. And it really, really kind of shows how shallow and meaningless it all is. Now, here's the thing, because I've been harping on this quite a bit, right? It's still fun. So I mean, if people are doing it and it's fun, whatever. This album does not elicit any ideas of fun to me in terms of these relationships that are happening. But you know, I don't look down upon or judge anybody who's just out enjoying themselves, as long as it's consensual and what have you. If you're having fun, okay, great. Just don't destroy your fucking life over it, please. But this, because another thing you kind of hear too, and it's usually later on, it's when that moment of fame passes by and it comes to an end, as all things do, then they're really left with this. Oh shit. What was it all? You know, what was it all worth? What was it all for? Like, yeah, I had a lot of fun, but you come out at the end, you hope you have something to show for it, you know? And it really just, you know, these kinds of ideas of loneliness that are floating around on this album, and now you've got this another idea of, you don't want me, you just want me because I'm the thing, and once the next thing comes along, I'm gone, then I'm fucking lonely again, you know? It's just really, really impressive how well he's painted this picture of just fake love, hollow relationships, meaningless, things that are so temporary. It's incredible. Man, I mean, I almost feel empty. Also, I haven't eaten lunch yet. Oh yeah, dad joke. Yeah. Don't make me smoke up all your pills.
I used to do this for the thrill. Yeah, I know you you got a lot to lose, but ain't nobody here but me. So baby, what you got to prove? Ooh, yeah, girl, I might be 21, but I got memories to prove that I seen you come before, and I know exactly what you want. You just want me 'cause I'm
Ah, man, this is fucking great. This is great.
You just want me 'cause I'm next. You just want me 'cause I'm next. You just want me 'cause I'm next.
You know what's neat here too is we're entering the final phase of the album, and we've went through that really dark section, and now we're kind of coming out of that. And he's really letting us sit in this space of kind of escaping that darkness. In this whole "just want me 'cause I'm next," kind of like almost feels like a self-realization. You don't love me, and it's almost becoming healthy. Oh, maybe. We'll see where the rest goes. But with all this, like just sitting with the music, it feels almost like some self-realization. And I apologize for talking over it. I don't know, maybe this is bad form on my part, but I see the way your body moves on the pole, on the floor. You're alone. There ain't nothing I can do, so keep dancing. You just want me 'cause I'm next. It's almost like seeing the emptiness in somebody else, and maybe in that you see it in yourself and kind of realize, oh shit, fucking brilliant. But it's almost that song, especially with it being longer and the previous track being the fall. I was waiting for the fall, but maybe instead of the fall, instead of a hard crash, maybe the fall is kind of waking up from this daze. Or maybe I've got it all fucked up, and maybe I'm mixing up characters between songs or something like that. But this is really well done. You know, there's this realization you don't want me, like in terms of if you're in a terrible relationship, a toxic relationship, step one is to understand some truths. That's acknowledge reality. You can't fix a problem if you don't know what the fucking problem is. And maybe it's not so true in this one, just because opening track, he knew already to begin with. This was just a temptress. It was just lust. She's just a groupie. She only wants me because I'm a star. But then we go down that road. He goes with her anyway. And now it's like we're coming out of it a little bit. And maybe we're kind of breaking orbit. You know, where you get cycled into this saying, but then as you kind of pull away, you can finally break free type of deal. Because this one just feels like a little bit of realization. In a healthy way, not in a toxic, you're dragging me down, so I'm going to drag you down. No. I got to break free. You know, so let go. I'm too far in this game to let go, so let go. Stop dragging me down. Let go. I'm going to go. Who are you trying to fool? I've seen your kind before. I know exactly what you want. Interesting. Let's keep going. God damn. This is some of the most fun I've had in a long, long time. This is incredible. Okay, track 9 is called Echoes of Silence. This is the final version, or the final track off the original version. I have Till Dawn on here, so there's 2 more left. Produced by Il Angelo. Drop it in, Echoes of Silence.
Talk to me, baby. Tell me what you're feeling. You say you don't want me to go. Don't you pretend you didn't know how all of this would end up. Girl, I saw it in your eyes. And maybe I can read your mind. And expectations were not inside. You knew that talking dirty to me on the phone would get me here. Cause we both wanted to do this, but I could tell that you were scared. Cause you thought there was more to us, but you knew how this would end. It's gonna end how you expected. Girl, you're such a masochist, and I ask why. And you reply,
This is really fucking cool. This whole album, man, Jesus.
I like the thrill. Don't you leave my little life. Don't you leave my little life.
Oh, man. Fucking brilliant. This video is 2 hours of Bob saying it's so good. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Nothing, it's going to end just how you expected. You're such a masochist. Why? I ask why. You reply, I like the thrill. Nothing's going to make me feel this real. But the whole thing's a lie. And she knows it's a lie. They know it's a lie. It's great. It's so fucking great. It's fucking, this album is essentially like philosophical. What is real? Because essentially, it's just really like drilling down into the idea of emotions and emotions and feeling emotions, and almost the idea of I need to feel something to feel alive, even if I know the whole thing's based on a lie. Because feeling makes me feel real. But is it real if all of it stems from a lie, especially if you know it's a lie? Like, it's great. It's great. I could debate that I could go on about that for like 2 hours. Let's finish this up. Otherwise, I will just fucking run my mouth. Let's finish this song.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Oh, it just sounds so good too.
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
I imagine this is her saying no as he leaves. And so it's getting become more echoey, more distant because he's leaving while she says no, 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 don't leave, no. Brilliant. Just fucking brilliant. Oh my God. Now, there's one more song for the bonus track for the re-release. If it ended there, I would be totally fine with it, which is nice because on Thursday, I was much more happier with the ending with the bonus track. I felt like Valerie really helped kind of tie that album together. If Echoes of Silence, if it ended here, I would just like, yep, fucking crown it. Holy shit. I kind of almost don't want to do the last song. We're going to do the last song, but I kind of don't want to. I'm totally okay with it ending like that. But let's see what Abel's got in mind. To wrap this up, the re-release, the bonus track, Till Dawn, which has a music video. So it'll be nice to hear the song before seeing the video. Produced by Il Angelo, Doc McKinney, Till Dawn. Here Comes the Sun.
Understand what we have become. You wash your neck when you leave. Now I know you
watch your neck when
I
you
was
leave.
in love with your mystery.
Okay.
Now I'll just take what I can get from you. I'm not embarrassed to be what you want me to be. 'Cause unlike you, I got nothing to hide. Well, here comes the sun.
Huh.
You're in my arms, and my denial keeps me on the edge of the chance that you see through the night.
Well, so far, I don't think I'll listen. Like, I don't want this to be the ending of the album. I don't like this idea that he leaves her. This is funny because this is like what a reader would do, right? Like when the movie doesn't follow the books or whatever. Like, well, no, that's not how it actually ends. They added this to make it more whatever because they wanted to get an extra season out of the TV show. No, the original wasn't like this. Let's keep going. But as of right now, I don't like this idea. Oh, I'm going to go back to her. I'll keep going. Like, I know what our relationship is, and so I'll keep going back to her. No, I don't. No. That's not how it was supposed to end. I don't pretend to have any shame. And honestly, in terms of the song too, it's like, it's fine. I'm not into it. It's funny. It's funny. Because I'm now disengaged from the story, I'm not interested in this part of the story at all. I'm completely disengaged. Like, no. Don't like what he's saying. Don't like what the story's done. No, this isn't how it's supposed to end. Now, I don't care for the song that much. And I know it just did a fucking beat drop and I stepped all over it. I'll back it up like 10 seconds. But like, my brain's like, no, fuck this. No, this isn't how it's supposed to go. Fucking hilarious. I mean, the song itself is fine. I'm just being very picky. Like, I've had so much fun up until now. It's weird, these sudden sounds of piano spike up. Huh. Well, that song was complete shit. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't complete shit. However, I refuse to put a heart next to it. I refuse. No heart. No. Till Dawn gets nothing from me. No. The real story ends on Echoes of Silence. That's how the story ends. That's how it's supposed to end. That was the original. They changed it. Oh, fuck, man. Phenomenal album. I mean, I feel like I went on a fucking emotional roller coaster. I feel like I went on my own path of self-destruction for an hour and 40 minutes. Fuck. That was incredible. I think if I have any criticism at all, the only thing I would want is some sort of payoff after the fall, for the fall. But I guess really it makes sense that there isn't one, because now you've got to insert this whole like extra act of falling and hitting the ground. I guess maybe you could do it in a song or two, but kind of going through that before having the realization that seems to occur on Next, where you just want me because I'm next, and that kind of epiphany in a sense. Although maybe it's not, I shouldn't say epiphany. Maybe it's not quite an epiphany, but there's something about it where it feels more realized in a healthy manner than a toxic manner. God damn, what a fucking ride. Oh my God. Wow. What's that one? What's that one YouTube channel? Oh, Pitch Meetings. Wow. Absolutely. Shit, man. What's my favorite? I don't know. Initiation was fucking dark. I think that was the dark one. Initiation. So dark. Montreal was really good. The whole, all hearts. The original album version, all those songs, hearts across the board. Till Dawn's cool. Till Dawn is a cool song. I don't dislike the song. Honestly, it's pretty good. But I love how Echoes of Silence concludes. The piano, the echoey, no, him walking away, essentially leaving. I love that as the end point. So while I'm fine with Till Dawn, I do not want it as part of the Echoes of Silence album experience because I think it's perfect without it. Whew, Jesus. I'm like worn out a little bit. I just feel like I was up all night doing coke and checking the blinds to see if the sun was coming up. Like I fucking wiped out. And what's neat too is early on I said, I wish it was cloudy, rainy, dark outside to put me in the mood. The album was so good. It pulled me in so far. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Like, it might have been too much if I had done this at night. I might have been like, I can't fucking handle this right now. Wow. But why? Wow. Let's see if I can expand on that a little bit. Like, why so much? I mean, I said it a lot during the reaction. Just basically, I feel like he stays in character. Well, not necessarily him. The album. The album stays in character. The character being these two people and maybe some of the other people on the periphery, but this just horrible downward spiral of a relationship between these two people. They know it's all gonna end in disaster and train wreck, and they don't care. Oh, and the doorbell just rang. Well, there you go. I guess that wraps up the video. If you're watching on YouTube, this will be the end. I'm going to do one music video reaction now for Patreon for the song that I did not put a heart next to. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you.